It's time for our Tuesday Tips. Erin is back tonight from Stateline Kids talking about everything happening this spring here in the 815. Sock Monkey Madness is one of the things we were going to talk about. Have you guys been there before?
We have, and it is a lot of fun. I love Midway Village. If you haven't been in the last few years, you really need to go because they have done so many updates in there and made so many cool exhibits. It's really quite, you could spend the day there now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool stuff.
That's awesome. So do your kids sew the monkeys themselves?
I think maybe 4 years ago, my daughter made a little outfit for a sock monkey there, which she loved. But they haven't actually made a full sock monkey. Maybe we'll try that.
Yeah, if you're going to be good at it, then you can probably help
I don't think I will.
That's something like my mom is good at, but like skips a generation. So, oh my gosh, that looks like so much fun though. Just the photo ops are very cute.
Oh yeah, they've got tons of cute stuff in there. And if your kids like antique cars and stuff, they have some cool stuff like that. They've got hands-on stuff. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, so that's this Saturday.
Yes.
Now, in full bloom orchids at the Nicholas Conservatory. Tell me about that.
So those are going on until March 16th. So you got a little bit more time to get in there and see them. There's basically just a bunch of beautiful orchids all around the inside of Nicholas Conservatory. You can walk around and look at. So that's going to be the normal pricing for that. But if you go on Tuesdays, I always recommend that because you can get in for $5 a person.
Oh,
so that's like the best deal out there for going to Nicholas Conservatory.
Yeah, that sounds like we're back in the 90s when we were kids.
Exactly.
A good time to go there too because of the weather, right? Like, if the sun's out, you feel very tropical in there, and it's nice for when we wish spring was really here. The Secret Life of Butterflies, is that the next exhibit that they'll have?
Yes, so that's coming up March 22nd, right in time for spring break. And that one's really fun if you've never done that before. Here's a picture of my son doing it a couple years ago. Basically, you get to go in this little enclosed kind of tent area, and there's all these butterflies, and different ones hatch at different times of the exhibit. And then you can have a little sugar water sponge on a stick, hold it out, and the butterflies will land on it. Sometimes they'll land on you. You can get some cute pictures. It's a fun time in there. And again, that also applies to that Tropical Tuesday if you want to get the discount deal.
Okay. I think that's so nice too. I went as an adult and was like stressed because no one ever brought me to something like that when I was a kid, right?
Yeah.
That's the things, like bring the kids so then they can appreciate nature in a less scary way than those of us who were just watching TV.
I did find the lorikeets scary. I don't think they do those anymore. That was the bird one. I'm a little, birds kind of creep me out. I'm not going to lie.
Stick to the butterflies.
Yeah, they're not too scary.
And the butterflies, they fly, I mean, they come in from somewhere, right? Like, so they're not all butterflies we naturally would see in Rockford.
No, they'll bring some different ones from different places, and then they have the room where you can actually see them coming out of their little chrysalises or whatever. So, and you get like a little educational video. It's a whole thing. So it's a very nice program.
Very, very fun. Okay, so the Discovery Center Museum, they have this new exhibit. Did you guys get to go?
We didn't. We went when it was closed. So please keep in mind, if the actual Discovery Center Museum isn't open, then that exhibit typically isn't open either. Just check the website before you go. I surprisingly did not. Whoops. It happens. But it looks really cool. So it's like all the Impressionist painters, Van Gogh, etc. And it's got some interactive exhibits in there. It's got a display on the wall. We will be going this week, so you can check out my Instagram if you want to see some stuff on it later this week. But it looks really cool, and that's going on until May, so you can check it out. And it does have some extended hours on the weekend to go later than the museum is open, so check their website.
Well, let us know how you liked it, and I want to know, so post like how long you think you should plan to be there. I went to like a version in Chicago a few years ago, and some of them are 20 minutes, some are an hour.
Okay,
is it something you want to just sit and be immersed? I want to know, Erin.
I'll let you know. I will let you know.
We'll keep paying attention to Erin's Instagram and Facebook at Stateline Kids, statelinkids.com. If you ever have any questions about what cool things to do with your kids, Erin has you covered. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We have another GDS Weekly Teacher Check-In next. Don't go anywhere.